Let's get back to our big story here on this Wednesday morning. A gunman is dead after shooting 3 officers who tried to arrest him. We know that a Harris County deputy is still in the hospital this morning.
Our Michelle Choi is live at Ben Taub for us. Michelle, how are those victims doing this morning?
Well, guys, the good news is they're all going to be okay. Now, one deputy is recovering here at Ben Taub Hospital this morning following surgery. That Harris County deputy is Sergeant James Robert Smejkal III. Now, he was shot in his right hand. Earlier reports had said it was likely he would lose a finger, but the good news is, guys, it seems doctors were able to save it. Now, as you can imagine, his family members have been by his side, including his nephew, who told us his uncle, a near 30-year veteran on the force, despite having had that scary close call yesterday, can't wait to get back to work.
It's your grandfather, father, great uncle, he's just an amazing man. He loves his job.
Now, 2 other officers were also shot yesterday. Both work for the Texas Attorney General's office. Their names are Captain Wes Hensley and Sergeant Mark Richin. Now, fortunately, we're told they are also going to be all right, which is great news. In fact, one of them was released from the hospital yesterday. Guys?
Well, we're glad to hear that, Michelle. Thank you very much. And here is 25-year-old Daniel Trevino. Officers say he started shooting when law enforcement broke through the front door. He was wanted for beating his girlfriend, and he eventually shot and killed himself after a long standoff. Trevino had a long criminal history, including charges for assaulting an officer.
Your Rush Block continues with the day's other big stories, including